Alright guys, it's definitely a bummer that I even have to make this video, but I do want to let people know that weezmods is selling fake dials and trying to pass them off as genuine OEM. So if you look at this email list here and I go down to the first email, you can see that the first email they sent me was one of those please complete purchase. And I had the items in my cart, but I was skeptical and hesitant. I normally only buy Seiko parts from a few select suppliers that I know and trust. So, like I said, I was skeptical at first. But then, I did email them asking if it was a genuine dial, and they responded that yes, it was a genuine OEM Seiko dial. I also looked them up on Google and I found that they have almost a 5-star rating on Judge Me. This is the same review site that Nemoki's uses, and I myself have left a few reviews on here. So I know for a fact that they are a third party review site and that all the reviews are verified, which kind of makes it worse because some of the reviews on here, the people really believe that they received a genuine OEM dial. So, like I said, definitely a bummer there. But when I first seen this, it kind of gave me some confidence, and I was like, all right. And I went ahead and completed the purchase. When I received the dial, it was in a packaging like this, and that was kind of one of the first red flags. Um, Seiko dials will normally ship in a Seiko case with a matching part number to that dial. So that was odd to me. Um, but then when I went to install it on the dial and it had 3 o'clock dial feet, that's when I knew for a fact that it was 100% fake. If you didn't know, the SPB 240 has a 4 o'clock crown, so therefore it has 4 o'clock dial feet. Um, More so than that, when I was first looking at it, the loom is a stark white color, and the SPB 240 has more of a cream color. I do have genuine SPB 240 hands on this watch, and you can see that more cream color to them. They also loom blue, and the SPB 240 dial will loom up blue, and the dial that weezmods sent looms green. So that's definitely one of the most glaring, more obvious details about the dial that lets me know that it is fake. I did email them about it, and they claimed that it was just a mistake and that they would send me another dial. They sent me another one, and this one did have 4 o'clock dial feet, but again, the loom color was off, and it also looms green as well. Also, the dial is made so cheaply that after I broached the hole and went to clean it with Rodico, the paint actually peeled off the dial. So, like I said, the dials are 100% fake. Do not buy from them. You know, they are a little convincing at first, with the responses, the way they list them as genuine OEM. And then also the price is another thing. These dials are $92, which is not cheap. That's almost $100 for the dial. And at Watch Parts Plaza, this dial sells for $129.99. So basically $130. That's euros. So that probably works out to be closer to $140 USD. So that's not even much cheaper than what a genuine OEM dial would be. So, that kind of made me think that it could be real. because what you don't want to see is that they claim it's OEM but they only want $30 for it, right? That's a clear red flag. So the fact that the price was pretty close to what other people have this dial listed for, you know, kind of made it a little believable. If it was a genuine OEM dial, you're definitely getting a deal, but it's also not priced so cheap that it's unbelievable or that it's like too good to be true. The reason why I didn't get the dial from Watch Parts Plaza is because it's simply not available. I've been on the email list for this dial for over 6 months before I even purchased this dial from weezmods, and I purchased this dial way back in like April. I plan these builds pretty far out, and I start collecting parts slowly but surely, trying to source the genuine OEM dial and hands that I want before going ahead and building the watch. So, decent amount of time and effort goes into sourcing the parts and then getting them and stuff. Um, but I did want to let everyone know, do not buy a dial from Weeds Mods. They are fake, and hopefully spare somebody from making the same mistake that I did. Um, this build still came out pretty good. I mean, it looks great. It's definitely quite a looker, like I said, and I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet. I might just give it away and kind of let my loss be someone else's gain, kind of turn a negative situation into a positive one. I'm pretty close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm about 150 subscribers shy of that. So if I can reach that in the next couple weeks or so, I will go ahead and just give this watch away and make someone very happy. It's still a very beautiful build. One kind of slightly cool thing is, and I'll pop in a loom shot here. At nighttime, even though this is supposed to be all blue loom, does kind of look cool with that dual color loom. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.